Hello and welcome back. Man here playing Mall Simulator. Since we last left from the previous video, um, you may have noticed I've now advanced. Instead of being on sort of day 320, I'm now sitting at 330. The reason for that being the last video was so long. It took ages to do the edit, and all the time I was running the game in the background. Um, and before I knew it, I'd advanced quite a few days, and I had ended up doing quite a late night doing editing and getting it on YouTube and messing about getting thumbnails made and things, which I need to streamline. My apologies. I appreciate that the audio isn't great. I'm trying to project my voice a bit louder now going forward, so you can maybe hear me a little bit better. And yes, so I do apologise about that. So I haven't done anything really in the mall since. It's mostly been AFK play, and while I've been sort of catching a bit of sleep here and there, um, we're having fun with our mate here on the leaderboard. He's doing incredibly great game, this fella. I did catch him up, and then on Sunday it's now I've gone into Wednesday. Yesterday's long episode was filmed on Tuesday without me playing on Monday. So I had caught him up on back in a Sunday. We were both sitting at about 200 grand sort of figure, I think, something like that. And then he's always been he was about 20 odd million in front of me. So even through the night, as I've been AFK pushing things, he keeps going up as well. So he's had a long session playing, and he's playing a good game because he's getting tricky to catch. Whereas everybody else, when I was laddering up through before, I was going past people and just leaving them behind. I never had anybody kind of pull back on me, but this chap has, so that's good fun. Hopefully, I'll catch him now because I'm about to go and collect all the machines again. Um, so we're going. Well, I've decided 3:30. Yeah, so from where we left off on the previous video, you kind of missed the last 10 days. There's nothing happened apart from I've just stocked up a bit of restocking on the cards and a bit of gold here and there and whatever. Very quickly, I put about 200 grand's worth of stock into each shop a couple of days ago, so they've all been running full speed. I've been getting a 750 turnover per day without issue. So I've just been literally coming up, switching on the new day and leaving it again. So, but I was just watching the previous video back on YouTube just to check things, and I like the idea. We last cleared out on day 320 all the machines and everything, and I thought, right, well that's a good, let's keep that system going at least. So I'll do it again now. I don't think we'll get anything like the 11 mil because that did have a bit more than 10 days in the machines last time. So I'm not going to put you through the ordeal of watching me do this. I'm going to cut this now, and in about 3 seconds I'll be after, and we'll see what the day brings. So I'll catch up with you very soon. Just going to add this in halfway through cashing up these. Before I had a theory this machine was paying out better, but this period it's been this one. Unfortunately, I've already collected the money, but this one was standing out as by far the best seller. So that's nobbled that theory that certain cards are doing better. It's just it seems every so often one card or one or two will do better than the others. So it is definitely worth stocking all the cards. Right, I'll go back to cash collecting. And we're done. All machines collected. I think. Did I get these? Yeah. Shame on me, there's like a nest here of claw machines right next to the spawn, and it was empty. So apart from that one. So I found quite a few machines, especially upstairs, have gone dry. Interestingly, the ad boards were lower than before, but these machines seem to do the same kind of turnover as last time, so that was good. So I don't know here. Be interesting to see what this result is. So let's have a quick peek at the leaderboard. We're currently going to third place now, 225. We're chasing 232. We need 7 to catch him. I would be surprised if we do it. Let's see. Yep, 5.3 million. Okay, but that's not bad. So that's telling me now every 10 days. So we knock off. We're getting about 4.5 million. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a bit generous. Bit more, a little bit more than 4.5 million. 4.6 mil from the machines, because that's allowing for the 750k that I'm going to assume the shops did, because they should have all been in stock. I'll just double check on the next day that everything was still in stock. If it was, then we did 4.6 mil there. So okay, I can base that. So in theory, I could run this through. Well, you'd push it to do it twice a day in real life, but yeah, not bad. So you can bang a few mil a day on the turnover. That's what I'm trying to show. All right, thanks for joining me. I'll probably tag some more videos on the end of this and make it a bit longer than that. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so we're back at the end of day 331. I've mostly been AFK, so when I was here before I went AFK though, we filled up all the gold fully down here, filled it all up in here. So these are now full, 3 things each. Before I was just chucking a box in here and there and keeping on top of it. But I thought, right, if I have a system now, so on the sort of 330 day, 340 day, whatever, so the 0 at the end, I'll empty the machines. On the 1 day, I'll fill all the gold up. So I was working out that should get me through. If you have full one of these 3 boxes, you do about £2 a day on average per machine. So, and if once they empty, there's usually thick end of 30 grand in there. So we should get 10 days before they need any more attention. So that's a far better system for me. I've got a little bit more filling up of card machines down there and the candy up there, but that's not major. So we're going to close this day off. Let's see how we've done. It should be about 750 grand. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know why we had a 25 grand boost there. That's interesting. Right, and we know why. Look at the mole levels just gone up. I just hit mole level 39 and we've just seen a 25 grand increase without me doing anything differently previously. So that's all shops with one product, the most expensive item only in stock presently. I don't like doing it like this, as I keep saying. The game should reward us for stocking the whole shop out, not for the opposite. You do better not stocking in this game. It's a bit silly, but it's what it is at the minute. But interestingly that's now confirmed. So every more level we're going up is having would appear to have a direct increase on the turnover. Which, you don't know for sure. That's the first time I've actually confirmed that, because it felt like it was creeping up, but I wasn't sure if that was the day doing that or the mall level, or obviously in the earlier game, as you're expanding your licenses and things, that definitely has an impact. It is a bit weird, this game. You notice I'm getting about 350 customers a day, is it? Where early game, mid game I should say, you get about 450. So somehow with the later game, for me at least, I haven't seen anybody else on YouTube at these sort of day numbers. So I don't know what they're getting. If anybody's getting more than 350, if you're past day 300, please let me know. Because is there some mechanism where if you've got too many signboards, it brings it down? I don't know those sort of answers to those questions. But anyway, that was quite pleasing then. So and also I've just sort of found yesterday, I noticed there's only like 2 achievements. I only have 2 Steam achievements left. One of them is to achieve level 40, which we're going to obviously go for fairly soon. and the other one was pay off your bank loan in full, which I'm a bit confused because I did get a little. I generally haven't used loans in this game, um, but there was an occasion where, when I fully racked out all of stock rooms, I did a massive order at one point. I was trying a method of overstocking everything, and it was like a big £250,000 order or something went in, and I was like 2 grand short or something after clicking all the buttons, and I just thought I don't want to go back and remove something off the order, which, because I had a system at the time, and I thought I was going to mess my system up. So I thought, oh, I'll just go and get the cheapest bank loan just to bridge me, and it literally bridged me through that day. Put the order in. The very next day I went and paid the loan off, and yet I noticed there's an achievement to pay a loan off in full. So just for fun now, let's see if we can get that. So if I borrow 5 grand, okay, and now pay off early. Oh, there you go. Pay off your bank loan in full. So that leaves one achievement left, which is basically get the next level. We were going to hit that anyway. Not much else I can do. Apart from, this is maybe a good time to explore toilet paper. It's quite funny when you see sort of people starting out in this game. They spend so much time, as we all did at the beginning, stuffing white toilet paper into these things. I think I've put my little customers through enough with all this garbage in their toilets. Let's treat them, and let's try and remember to stock these up, just to help us boost us along here. We've got a reason to do it, I suppose. I'm not in any desperation to level up, but there's an achievement, and now I know I'm going to get increased turnover. Then it's an investment now, because if we can speed this up, then we know now we've just proved it. Hang on, let me not mess this up. 10 of those, isn't it? So last time I meant to order 1 box and I ordered 10 by mistake, and I could end up, I don't want to order like 100 boxes or anything stupid. We'll just get 2 of those. So, where is it? Yeah, you don't want to see me spend 10 minutes putting toilet paper out, I'm sure. Oh, you might want to look at it. We'll do one if you haven't seen it before. That's what it looks like. So, yeah, I'll pull the rest of that out and come back in a minute. Okay, there's the last one done. They're very happy. They really like this. I missed what he said there. I think it's 500, if I remember rightly, 500 and something, might be 580 you get. We have to be really weird now and wait for people outside the toilets. Oh, she's just gone in. Let's see how many points we get. Oh, I can't. Oh, more. Was that 780? I couldn't quite read that one. Looked like 780. Anybody in here? Oh, let's see what he gets off this. No, too late. Feels a bit wrong. It feels wrong. I think keen-eyed viewers can look at back. I think it was 780, which was more. I thought it was 500 odd. Oh, that might be the soap. Maybe the soap's 500. We just have to wait. Right, let's see. At least it's a bloke. Oh. Is he just going to play a machine? Okay, well that's not making thrilling content, is it? Hanging around the toilets watching people. So we'll not do that. I'll try and observe when I'm not being filmed. It's weird. Right. So The stock, hopefully, for the shops should still be good, although it doesn't appear to be restocking, so I might just need to chuck another order into the shops. Oh yes, I do. Okay, so that's the rest of my task today then, is just to go and put a bulk order in for all the shops, and I'll get a few days worth. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, slight change of plan. Of course, we don't want to be restocking the shops because we're trying to wind stocks down so we can do some more testing. So I just had a quick peek. I noticed places like the sports shop here has already run out of stock. We've got wine. We've still got quite a bit. I'll run another day, just quickly, just to clear out, and then we'll do some testing of the next shop and turnover. And also, it's a shame this actually ran out here because it's going to skew the figures. Well, let's see how we did. Okay, 736, but unfortunately I ran out of stock there. Alright, not to worry. See what happens. So I've just been updating the sports shop here. I ordered a little bit of stock just for today, seeing as we're trading. And what I had previously, if you've seen any early videos, is all of these extra racks, and all down here. There's a load more in the back as well. We're full of stock from before, when I was just stocking the whole shop out with enough stock without the restockers. But that's been problematic now when I'm trying to do these videos to, you know, close stores down quickly. I just want to be able to just grab the stock off the front easily here. So I'm just having a little test this day. I ordered a bit of stock in. It should be on there as well, shouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know why. Has he run out? Maybe he sold it all already. No, he's got some boxes left. Okay, so this is why I'm testing it, because the restocker is a bit slow still during the day. They seem to be buying them. There is some stock there, so that's fine as long as he. So I'm just trying to work out how many of these I need. Oh, there's another one there somewhere. There. So I've got 3 at the front, but little concerning, only one of them has stock on, and that just got filled as I started videoing, if you noticed. So for a little while there was no stock showing. I don't know if that would cause a lost sale if somebody comes at that point. Do they come back later? See, look at them, they're buying like 2 or 3 at a time each. He needs to do this faster. Gone. So why isn't he doing it? That does seem slow. I wonder if he's glitched. If he was just waiting in a queue, that's actually been counterproductive, because I've now put him at the bottom of the queue. Well, I was testing it, and I started videoing today. Oh, I'm doing a test to see what happens, and yep, we've got a bit of a fail. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll take the other things away, and I'll just do a little bit of rearranging, so everything at the front is the surfboard. I'll get rid of the skis and the skateboard for now, swap them around a bit, and we'll have him stock, what, 3 there and 3 there, 6, see if that helps in the future. Alright, I'll be back when I've done that. I've just jumped back in. All I've done so far is swap one board round. We just need to reassign that. Well, I thought I'd just come back on the video, because you can see now, look, he does appear to be stocking them a lot better. So I think, Yes, it did help just firing him just briefly there. Alright, I'll go do the other one. Okay, I've just swapped them round. The tills have gone absolutely berserk. It definitely had a blockage. I don't know if it was this restocker that was causing it, but I'll just, the fact that I changed the order of things by firing and rehiring him. But, boom, look at it, it's going, it never, for me, normally goes this fast. Very rarely. So, yeah, there was definitely a blockage there somewhere. It wasn't game breaking, they were getting there eventually, but it suddenly freed up and boom, boom, boom. Just had a heck of a run through the tills. Right, let's just reassign these. See how quickly he puts it out. He might be getting low. So yeah, I might have knee-jerk reacted there. Because if that was just a blockage, he was probably doing fine before I did all this swapping around. But not to worry, that's easy enough to pull them off and close the store. That one's going to be a problem to close down, so I need to really run those low. Likewise, I'd rather run out of stock in these two because it's going to take ages to pull it all off. I need to rearrange in here. I've just been rearranging the gold shop in a similar fashion. I had the gold rings sort of everywhere, so I've removed them now from, so they're only on one half of this and this, but you still get the effect of them being there as you approach the shop, which I like. And likewise, if we look into the shop, we can still see the gold rings at the front, but I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 6, which I can pull them off quickly. If I want to shut the shop now, it's a doddle, turn the stocker off, and then I just pull those 6 shelves if they've got stock on them, leave the box, and that'll quickly shut that one off without me having to worry about stocking. Oh, I need to get more gold in here. I forgot this one. Okay, I'm going to carry on going around the shops, just optimising for my own use. I can do this. No, this one's next. See you in a bit. Right, that's that rearranged. So I've just got the initial stock here. When the shop's fully stocked, I have one of everything easily on view here. I need to prettify it a bit, but so that's its slot there, so I don't want to mess that up. What I'd done previously is I'd used the other product shelves. I'm trying to remember. It got a bit weird around here in the middle. I might have messed it up. I'm going to have to redo this shop when we fully open it again with all the stock. Just make sure everything's still got its shelf at the back. So what I've done anyway, for now the sunscreen's just there. So we've got the equivalent to the gold. I've got 6 there to pull, 7 in total. So we can turn this one on and off now at will. A lot easier. Right, I've took it from the back and away from these. We'll put the restocker back on, letting go of these boxes for now in the back. So we've just got these 4 I need to empty, and he's now easily closed. Is he going to take them? Yeah. Oh, the flower shop. Yeah, that one's a bit of a pain as well, isn't it? Actually, we could do this one next, I suppose. Right, which is the... we can close cake shop. How are we doing down here? We are starting to run out. Maybe it would help if I did one more day. That would run out the wine. Those would run out. I think he's gone. The boards have gone, or they should have. Good. So when I put that order in earlier, it did just do the one day. Yeah, I think we'll just quickly, I think we did this last time, didn't we? We'll just quickly run one more day just to clear the stocks out of those shops, and then these other ones I can easily pull. Right, anyway, we're going to have mixed figures here, because we're running out of stock and all over the place, so goodness knows what this is going to say. Yeah, a bit better than I thought actually, so we're only about 50 grand down, or 75 if it's that new figure. Okay, see you on the next day. So, how did you like my fancy title? Well, as you've just read, not about to, let's do it. Previously, just on the previous day, I've cleared out now, closed all the stores. Actually, we'll just make sure, don't sack all the till stuff, apart from, we're doing the cafe today. So I've got the new system did well. I've gone down round really quick and just closed them, so I'll be a lot more efficient in that going forward, not having to run stock down for 3 days like we have been. Yeah, it's the cafe I want to keep open. Cinema. Sorry, should have had this done. I forgot about this bit. And then what I was thinking of doing, we're upstairs. So we'll just set the view there, and I'll sort of record the day here. We'll just have it sort of fast forwarding, watching customers coming and going, and then we'll see where we're at the end of the day. So I'll catch up with you later, and just imagine there's some Benny Hill music going about now. And I rejoin you. Right, I've just got back. I wanted to take the opportunity here to actually update this store a bit. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to, I'll set this bit going fast forward as well. So I'll just start a new clip going. Seems like we're done. Oh, of course, just one store they do. Your days go quicker. Wow. Right, well, going by previous rules, once the queue's done, we're done. So let's see what we did. Right, so previously we did the which store was it? Supermarket. And that did 75 grand. So this is the bakery stroke cafe, 59, let's round that up, 60, so a bit less. But this will be a little bit increased because of the mall level thing we got, I would imagine. For the sake of science, we will run it again, exactly the same, and I'll carry on doing the store in the background just to see if this comes consistently. Okay. So we start day 336, repeat of the last one. There should be plenty of stock. I will double check that though, because the last thing we want is to run out. You would think that's plenty. Right, I'm going to carry on. The plan I'm doing, I don't know, I didn't really have a plan, I just started building the wall. So we'll wall right round the counter. I might put at the front like the others, kind of like that. I'm sure I used to have this laid out quite nicely, and it's what we got: cakes, donuts, breads, big cakes. Right. I did have the tables and chairs back out. I got quite excited after the patch, put all my tables and chairs back out, and it all looked lovely. Seemed to work. And then I just sort of a day or two. It did take a day or two. Seemed to be no problem. And then I just had a really sort of laggy day again. So I thought, ooh. So they were the first things I went for. Took the tables back up, and I've never experienced it since. So as an exercise, let's test that theory. Did they cause it? Where are we? Cafeteria. I've got loads. Where are they? Right, let's just try to. So the first one we place is the first one they'll go to. Let's put that here. But if I feel any kind of lag, because I haven't been, so we'll see. I suppose I should put them all out, shouldn't I? So otherwise it's not really a true test. Or do I bring them on one by one? Oh, here they are. Oh, and then we can go back there. We'll prettify things later, that'll do. Oh, these shops aren't open. Of course, that's not a very good test, is it? But for future's sake. Plus we get the extra mole points, of course. So far, no problem. Right, we'll set a new clip going that I can fast forward, and I'll carry on doing the store. It looks like we might be done there. Tills have stopped. Only problem I've got. I'm in the middle of a refit and I'm going to turn all the stock on back here now. That one's a bit bad to get to, isn't it? Oh, hang on, we could put these. Tell you what, just temporarily at least, let's just dump this outside. Alright. A bit squashed now. Put that out of the way. They should be okay. We'll be in here working anyway, so if they all start glitching, we'll soon see it. Right, let's go. Hit the switch. So we did just shy of 60,000 yesterday. Let's see if we get a repeat. Ooh, a little bit better, 62. So yeah, we can call that. So 60k then, with just one most expensive product. Okay, I did it again. I forgot to turn off the camera before I hit the button. So I don't even know if this is working. Hopefully it is. Sorry if there was a bit of a weird lag there. I try very hard not to do that, but every now and again I forget, and that's the result. Right, so day 337. What we need to do. I don't really need to go to the cafe to do this, but I don't know why. I always seem to do it. Oh, let's keep an eye on these. Oops. Is there any penalty? I don't know if there's any penalty if you're late with these things. Right. Pardon me. Enough stock to at least get through one day. Yeah, there. Which, for about 3 I usually used to get. Whoops. A couple of these. You gotta watch this one. So we want 4 of that. And that one. 2, 3, 3, 2. We've got loads of sprinkles. 30 grand doesn't seem like 60 grand turnover. Alright, we'll see how we get on. Right, what I want to do as well while we're on is decommission this a bit. So we can turn the cafe off like the other shops a bit easier in the future. Gotta be quick before he comes. Now we can put it back how it was. Oh, it's too fast for me. Look at that. What's this one? Oh, we ordered it. Oh, he's still busy. So we're going to have empty slots. So I've got 6 bays for each thing. There were another one, I don't know if you noticed, I put some away. Actually, we can carry on doing that. It was these ones I whittled down. I think going forward 3 of each is probably more than enough. But I'll keep it at 6. So what was on here? Yeah, that's a spare one. Let's get rid of that. Biscuits. Yeah, they're 2, 2, 2, 2. Why did I just have an extra one? That was weird. Oh, it's probably one I had in the shop or something. That's right, yes. At one point in the supermarket I had donuts and things for sale down there. Right, I think, are we ready to go? Yep, everything's... Oh, hang on. Oh no, different things. Oh, the sprinkle cakes were actually in there. That was their spot. But we'll leave them out of it. Leave that one empty for now, that's fine. Right, let's get open and see what happens. Oh! Did you see that? Okay, there's a tail here. I just grabbed a box of gold through the wall there. Behind this wall, I have got 2 racks of full racks of gold. Well, I do keep getting it back now and again, like there. What happened was, I had one day I was stocking gold up the top there in the sushi bar, and rather stupidly, I filled a pallet of gold, so 48,000 is it? And I thought, oh, I wonder if I can do this, and just, because when you're at the top, you can drop these down, and you can just put them down. But I thought, well, I wonder if it'll go up there. So I was sort of playing about like this, and I put it down, and it sounded like it made that drop noise, you know, when you put the pallet down. I thought, oh, that's worked, brilliant. So I came back over here, filled another one up, did it again, went all the way round to find they just weren't there. And somehow they dropped down into this room, and there's 2 pallets of gold sat behind this wall here. But every now and again I come to the switch, and depends what angle I get it, and as you just witnessed there, and a little box of gold jumped out at me. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. So I'll go put him to use in there. That's quite funny. Right. After all that, I didn't actually hit the switch. I've tried clicking around before. I tried clicking like mad to see if I could get any more. That's about the 5th box I've had out now. But it's ages since I've had one. That was quite funny. Right, I'll set a new clip going and fast forward the next bit of the refit. Okay, tills seem to have stopped ringing now. Doesn't look like we ran out of anything, so the test is good. The wall's gone up quite nicely. Oh, hang on, here's somebody. Almost there, just need to sort this little bread corner out. I was trying to go for that kind of effect, but I don't like it. Alright, we'll look at that in a bit. Oh, are you going to buy something? Have I blocked you in? Oh, they just go through it anyway. What we got? 4 items. Anybody else? Come and get your cakes, they're lovely. No, right, we'll call that there. If we stay open, there might be the odd little sale here and there, but how have we done? Okay, so 42. I think we're going to find this probably average around most of the shops. I was feeling they were doing about 40 grand a piece. So that's fully stocked, 42, and I can't for life of me at this moment remember what we did when it was full. Was it 60? I'll have to look back on the video. So anyway, there's the results. We'll move on. So hopefully you find me with a big load of writing on the screen, and if you can't see it, hopefully you can now. And there's the results. Yes, I was just thinking there between clips. At this point, I think we can safely assume if you go highest product only in your stores, whichever store it is, you'll do 50% more turnover, as we keep proving. We'll crack on like. Now the only problem I've got now on this day is the cafe has now got loads of bits of stock in it, which will be a bit of destocking if I want to move on. So I think I'll how should we do this? Let the cafe just run out on its own, have a quick day. Which shop shall we do next? I would like to retest the burger bar, because last time I got weird results with the burger bar. So actually, yeah, let's do this, because when I was doing the cinema, which we may well go back to, that is off. I did the cinema and it did about 40k, and I put the burger bar on, and it just did the same turnover the next day. It was like really weird. I was like, what's happened there? So just out of interest, let's see if the same happens with the cafe. We're on a little side quest. Right, let's turn the people on. Some kind of glitch here in the cafe, in the burger bar. Just workers. Right, put you back to work. We'll just go with the expensive product only, I think, here. Mind you, the cafe's fully stocked, isn't it? Yeah, let's fully stock the burger bar as well, I think. Oh, never mind. Too many, never mind. I'll do. Oh, we haven't got her. Oh, I couldn't get to her at the time. She's alright. I need gold everywhere. Just give her a second before we turn the customers on, because she'll plough through that so fast. I mean, she'll do it anyway, even with them here, but I want there to be full choice of products when the first customer walks in there. I suppose we need to make sure this doesn't run out, otherwise we'll get inaccurate figures, won't we? So I do actually need to... what we got left? So we ordered 3 before... We've sold just over 1.5, haven't we? So probably one each of all the little things should do. I don't want to get too much because we'll want to be moving on to another store. I'll do. The big cakes used to last a lot longer. I don't know now. Yeah, they look fine, don't they? Right. They'll always revert back to eating the expensive sprinkle cake if we do run out of other stuff. It's not the end of the world, but it will skew the figures a bit. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Right, is she done up there? Probably good enough. Right, I am going to go AFK for a little bit while this plays out, so we'll pick it up when I get back. These tables, I felt a bit laggy in there when I was doing that work. I don't know. It wasn't bad, but I just felt it, that they are still causing a little bit of a stutter. Even, well, I felt it there, and there's hardly anything happening. Do you know what? I'm having them up. I don't like them. It's a shame, because I do like them, but I don't like the stutter they're giving me. And I'll just quickly go and do all the others as well, because we've actually opened it now. I'm guessing just being out wasn't causing a problem. It's the it'll be the queuing or the pathing for the customers or something. They're definitely better than they were, but I'll just see if it improves today. But that's twice now I've taken them up, so we'll see. Right, and I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, I've jumped back in. I haven't done much. I just put a couple of advert boards up. As I've come back, I spot the obvious problem here now. I think that one was forward facing anyway. So this is where we get issues with ad walls and what you do when they come on view here. So I'd rather leave a nice black wall inside. So this is where... Oh, I took it downstairs. There was a machine, wasn't there? What about this thing? Often come to your aid. We can just... If it'll let me... I'd like to have got it in closer. Not too bad. Might be able to disguise that a bit with a plant. Let's just borrow him for a minute. I don't know if I want a card machine there though. It's not really fitting, is it, for the shop? Let's just rethink. Try one of these instead. Might be able to get this in closer actually. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, that's much better fit. Hang on, do we need you anymore? Oh no, that's not too bad at all. A little bit showing there. This one might just swap him round. Make sure we can still get in. Right, that looks better from here. And then if we bring this up, we just want the smallest gap we can. Nope. I might get rid of that sign there. Yeah, you're too problematic, go away. Right, we've got a different set of problems over here. Right, now you can come in like this. Will that do? Yep. And everything's nicely hidden. Oh, I like that. Could probably pull these forward a bit. It might not make any difference, but we might be able to squeeze another one in. Shall we go about there? I don't like getting caught on it there, so we'll... Oh, I'm stuck here now anyway. Have to go back a bit. Lovely. Bit of a lag there. Oh, where am I? Oh, that was weird. Did I go in there? Oh yes, I did. Ooh, little secret hiding place. Right, we probably need to block. Oh, I don't like that. Actually, could we maybe put the machine there? Let's just try that. Not there. Here. Hang on, where was it? It was there. Right, sounds like that till stopped pinging. Sorry, I just got a bit sidetracked with this. Oh, I like that better. Oh, that's nice. Right, anyway, we'll finish that off later. For now, I'll just stick that one in. About there. Why won't you go down? Oh, there's a sign in the way. Right, let's go see what happened here then. So this was the cafe, fully stocked. Burger bar, fully stocked. Doesn't look like anything ran out. Nope, we're good. Everything's in stock there. Should have looked while I was here, shouldn't I? Yeah, we were good here. Nothing's out of stock, I can see. Right, we did, what was it, 42? Well, I said 42. If we rounded it was 43. Oh, this game keeps throwing me curveballs. Was not expecting that. So when I did the burger bar its own, it only did about 15 grand. The cafe did 43, so I was expecting, 60-ish tops. That's interesting. Right, day 339. So, I was going to say, is that a shocking result? Well, it is a little bit for me because as I explained, the old burger bar is a bit of a head scratcher. I'm just wondering how, because tomorrow, day 340, will be the collection day. Let's just check gold stocks because I haven't even looked. Yeah, as I thought, so I stocked these all up fully. Well, I don't know why that one's a bit emptier than everybody else. You got extra. But yeah, I sort of predicted this should last as the whole 10-day period, so that's good. I've completely messed up though, because I don't think these are full. No, we're empty everywhere else pretty much. It's just these ones. But that's fine. I'm losing money all over the place, look, 'cause I'm not doing my day-to-day chores. But never mind. So what shall we do? Let's test the burger bar on its own. Let's do another run. Ah, okay, good job I turned the till off. I've just come across this. So here we go. What's that? So that's 200. Where was all this stuff hiding? 9. 450 was that, so that's 650, call it. 780. So what did we say? 780, so 820, 1020. And so we're 10, 20, 11, 45. We need to knock off the total. Oh, I'm stuck. Is that end of day? No, we're still going in the burger bar. I just came across that. How are we doing in here? Chips. Can't tell. They all look the same to me. Oh, gold. Can we get in there? Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little order. So's that. I'm just right-clicking everything, which I thought I had before. I don't know where they got that stock from. Have I got another little... Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Here. No, I delisted them. Odd. I think that was the last of it, though. Oh, it's only 6 o'clock on the timer. I thought I'd come back end of day, I haven't. Right, we'll leave it there for now. Okay, this is interesting. We're on day 339. We already established on day 340. We should do, what was the figure, 4.5 mil we did last time. Or was that just the machines? So we're going to have something like a 5 mil day tomorrow. Today won't be much. But I just looked at the old leaderboard, and as I called out earlier on in this video or the previous one, the battle for the top spot was going to be between us two. There were a couple of sort of billionaires and stuff shoved us down the list. But as I kind of also called, they don't tend to stay around too long. But my iFixie person here, who's playing a sterling game, it's been really difficult to catch this one. I've come up on him again. He's still got 3 mil on me. Has been active, so we're both going up. We've both done a heck of a turnover really in the last 24 hours or so. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to land a 5 mil day, which will, if it depends what he does, if he's active right now or in the next half hour or so, hour maybe. But we might well take the leaderboard here in a minute, in the next day. Fingers crossed. So stick around for that. Let's see if we can get get back to #1 spot. Let's just. It's a bit silly, this game. You kind of hope people log off and then you can ladder up. But in this case, it's like I hope he's just having a nap or something, you know. Just give us that extra half hour to get tomorrow's money in. Let's see. Right, that's the day cleared. This day has lasted a bit longer than the others maybe because I was AFK, so looks like the mall is pretty clear of people. That will have an effect slightly on the figures, but let's just... so everything stayed in stock, just chips. Yeah, as long as we've got one left at least, that's fine. We didn't run out. So we suspect it did about 33 the previous day. Let's see. Yep, 35. Okay, I don't know why I got those weird results before. I'll see if I can dig that footage out and have another look at it. And okay, so the burger bar's not as bad as I originally thought. Bit lower than everything else. I think the benefit of the burger bar, though, when you get it, is it brings a lot of customers in. That's their angle there. But so you know, if you're looking to invest, you know, when you're opening the shops up around the mall, you've got that to weigh off. You're getting less turnover per shop for this shop, for this property. I mean, obviously you want them all in your arsenal. It's just this whole exercise is about which ones you get if you re-roll it or replay it. You know, that's where I'm coming from. So if I get to, you know, if I redo the game, I'll be a lot more with my thinking as to, well, yeah, we can go for this one or that one, and you know, what's your goal? Because this, although this is low turnover, it's going to bring more people in who then will spend in all your other shops. So the added benefit of that will perm up, I guess. Okay. Right, day 340. I was just having a little peek at the leaderboard. We've been pushed back to 4th. Jerry and Celebs have logged in. I'm not sure if Celebs was the chap. Somebody was up behind me earlier. I don't know if I caught that on camera. And I wasn't sure if they'd just somebody who'd logged in and I hadn't seen before, and they were at this sort of price just below me, a couple of mil below me. I don't know if it was him. Can't remember. But anyway, not to worry. So today we're hopefully pulling a 5 mil day, so we should jump to 239. Actually, we'll be up here somewhere at this. If we can get a good day, I might even get second place back. We should certainly take the lead off iFreaksy, who will then no doubt come back at me and have a blinding day. And this is how it works: ping pong, ping pong. But yeah, it's been a good battle the last day or so between us two. It's been fun. So interesting stuff. I'm not that fussed about leaderboard. I'm trying to play 2 games at the same time here, which is leaderboard or ladder up best I can, and also do as much testing as I can on these shops and things. But the two things conflict because one requires me to basically shut all my stores, and the other requires me to make as much money as I can as quickly as I can. So there's a bit of a battle going on there internally. Right, so because it's cash collection day, I haven't started the day yet, I'm going to go around quickly and just stock every shop up turn them all back on, get them all stocked up with at least a day's worth of high value stock so we can maximise. So we're going to hopefully go for the sort of 3/4 of a mil just through the shops today, and then later on I'll collect. Um, I won't be videoing it all. If you want to see that routine, it's on the previous video. The can I make 10 mil in one day video. If you haven't seen that one, yeah, I feature a lot more of. But it's a 3-hour thing. But if you skip towards the end, you can see me doing all the cash collecting. Um, so I don't see any need to do that repeatedly on film for everybody. Okay, so I'll stop recording here, and we'll pick it up more or less, basically at the end of the day. I'll potter about maybe in the and finish off the cafeteria, and I'll show you that at the end if I make any progress. Okay, catch you in about a second. Hello, I'm back. I've just gone to order some snowboards for the sports shop, and I'm thinking to myself, right, what I really need to do is work out how much stock I need to see if I can get through a whole week or a 10-day period. I've been building up the numbers, so the last time I ordered 200 grand's worth. This time I'm going to go for 1/4 mil, and it's 228 boxes, so it's about 20 racks worth in the back. Boom. Right, there we go. Oh, I've just tabbed out by mistake. Are we still good? Just tab, not shift tab. Right. Yeah. So look at that. It goes right through the roof, and then piles up. Right. The first time I ever did this, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to need some more racking. So, you know what I stupidly did? I popped back in the here, bought the racking, and of course it spawned the racking on top of the boxes up there. Well, that bloke doesn't grab the racking, but he eventually took the boxes away, and all my racking was just stuck up the top there on the roof, and I was like pulling my hair out. I was putting claw machines, whatever, in, and I was trying to jump up and glitch up onto the roof just to grab a rack, and it was a nightmare. So I ended up with that big pile of boxes, you know, all over the place. It took about 2 days for it all to get sorted through. But interestingly, if that ever did happen to you, the next day, as I sort of respawning, my racking it all just miraculously drops everything into the store that's caught in there. I've noticed. Same if I restart the day now, I think this lot would just end up bang down all over the place. It's quite funny, really. But yeah, another funny little anecdote from this game. But I always find that quite amusing when I see this. Look how quickly he's ploughing through them. Right, okay, I just thought you might be interested in seeing that. Catch you in a bit. And we rejoin at the end of the day, 3:40. I've just whizzed round everywhere, it takes ages collecting the cash. In the meantime, the mall's completely emptied out, apart from this lady, not quite sure what her problem is. Still got plenty of stocks of things. I forgot to order these before the day opened, but we fixed that halfway through, so I might have lost a few sales there. The cafe I've been doing a little bit more work on. I decided I didn't want a bank of machines here. I want, as you walk in, I want it to look like a cafe. I really do want the tables and chairs back out, so I might go for that and just put it with the lag. Yeah, still work in progress. Got a bit more wall done, and I was AFK a lot of the time doing the cafe the rest. And then collecting. Just doing a quick stock check before we start. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Everywhere should be good. They had massive orders, like 250,000, 200 grand minimum, 250,000 most of them on most expensive items, so they're quite well stocked up. Let's just see. Yeah, still space for more. Right, how are we doing on over here? So I don't think there's been any movement. That won't be counting today yet. I'm expecting to jump to about 238, 239 here. So we should take the leaderboard back. Fingers crossed. Right, well that's coming a lot better than I was expecting. I thought I was going to do 5.5 mil there, so 7 is pretty good. Wow. Considering an awful lot of my machines were empty, I haven't collected in some of them at all. Yeah, that's very pleasing. Good stuff. So that kind of wraps up this day. I'm going to do sort of each episode as a 10-day stretch. So let's just try and recap and bear with, because when I did the numbers it was hours ago, some of these things, and I'm struggling to remember. So the cafe, we did 60k if it was the best product, 40k if it was every product. Please devs, think that one through. The burger bar we then tested with the cafe. Initially we suspected it did around 33. And then when we did it on its own, I think it did 36, but I have a feeling I forgot to knock off that grand. So about 35, 36 grand on your burger bar. Yeah, but as I said at the time, it's definitely still worth getting, because it brings you loads of customers extra into the place, and they will then go and spend. You've seen them carrying all these bags around, so if they've got 8 shopping bags in their hands, if the burger bar brought them into the mall, and it was the only reason they came to the mall, and then they go and spend, in 8 shops, it's the hidden value of the burger bar there, I think you've got to consider. Yep, did we achieve, I don't think we had any other breakthroughs, did we? Right, so bring this one to an end. I'll see how we get on. I'm going to do the video edit again, so I'll advance. I might actually do the next few days like I did before and just play it and not actually record and stuff. I won't do any major upgrades. I'll just AFK it while I'm video editing again, and then as I'm sort of going to bed, leave it running, and then I get up in the morning, just advance a day and go and have my breakfast and stuff. It's not like I'm actively sitting here all the time. So yeah, I'll do that, I think. So you'll probably see me next around about day 350 almost. We'll see how it goes. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and if you're enjoying the content I'm making, I'd appreciate the usual sort of sub and likes and comments if you can. If anybody's out there wants to help me out, if you're on any kind of social media, X, things like that, I'm not. So, and I don't really want to either. I'll do YouTube, and that's about my limit. So if you can help at all, promote the channel and just drop a link in relevant forums and discussion groups or whatever, if people are still doing such things, or social media as you call it these days. I would really appreciate that, thank you. And welcome to subs. I am getting new subs, so that's nice. Not getting massive view counts, but then again, nobody knows my content's out. It's only been up a day or two. So yeah, if anybody can help, just promote the channel. If you guys know what you're doing on that side of things, I would appreciate it. Thank you. And by all means, jump in the comments, and if you want me to do, can you test this shop, and want to do some mad experiment without wrecking your own mall or whatever, give us, put a comment in, and I'll see what I can do. All right, cheerio. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.